Hello everybody and welcome back to Pandora First Contact. Here we are about ready to flip the turn. We were bombarded quite painfully and we're having a little bit of difficulty. Over here, but should not be the end of the world. I do sincerely hope, and we're ready to flip the turn, so let's go ahead and get on into it. We may actually have to retreat just a tiny little bit. We're at 51% health. Yikes. Okay. Let's go ahead and run back inside and heal. You might be strong enough to go out on your own and explore a little bit. Let's actually do that, so we don't have to rely so heavily, hopefully, on the scans. And let's actually field train that right there. Okay. And let's see here. Satellite scan. Looks like it's possibly a little bit weak. Oh, crap. Let's go ahead and bomb that, even if it only will do a little bit of damage. Let's give it all we got. Now, last video I made the realization that unfortunately I don't have a lot of science going on. That is a big mistake, especially since there should, I think I left science victories on. I'm not 100% for sure, but we're going to try to correct that. I've been shifting everything over to scientists, so hopefully it's not too late, hopefully. But if it is, then it is what it is. So habitat wise, we're in trouble. Let's go ahead and get some wealth. We need to get some apartments up and going and clear that fungi. You actually probably could march out, but this is a little dangerous. So for now, they have us kind of pinned down. It's a little unfortunate. But we got plenty of food, we got plenty of minerals. They are marching on us. That is a bit unfortunate. Alright, let's see here. Can I see what they have without attacking them? Aha! Beautiful. Okay, I don't know how directly these affect habitat, territories, buildings. Maybe it's shared. I'm not 100%. Should not. It might even. No, it's crossed out. So this should belong to this. So we should then need maybe an apartment complex there. Kind of is a little bit redundant after worrying so many times about the mines, but things change. You have to do what you have to do. So habitat, morale. Habitat is becoming... Ooh, excuse the squeaky chair. Habitat's becoming the problem. Need stuff, but really I guess we can just kind of spam up some Avenger tanks, get that stuff going, see what happens. Oh yeah, beautiful. Causes wasteland. Alright, hopefully it won't come to that, but you just downright know that it will. You know it will. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of that. Okay. And we have our 60 here, so let's see. Is anything weak from them leaving? Yes. Alright, let's go ahead and march on over there. I'm going to leave this other 60 here for now, mostly because we need more defense here. So you're kind of stuck. What do we have? Oh, I didn't actually give you an order. Oopsie. We could harvest all the food. We don't actually need it. Yeah. Let's focus just a little bit on the science that we have so far neglected very, very deeply. Yeah. Let's go ahead and focus on that science. Alrighty. So, Let's see what we can get here. Efficiency, 544%. But only -1. Beautiful. That's honestly what you hope for. That is honestly what you hope for. Refit, 336. 240 left. Not nearly enough. Alright, let's see if I can scare you a little bit. It is a computer, so you can't exactly play mind games with the computer, but you can always try. There's got to be some sort of algorithm that calculates he's attacking here, so you might be interested. Maybe we should run backwards. Nice. Nice. Okay. 84% chance. -25%. Estimated casualties, 83%. That one should be done with anyways. 100%. 100%. Alright. Can I refit you with the cool stuff? No, I cannot. Alrighty, so we are done, I do believe. Let's make our scans real quick. Get some new information. And we're good to go. Alright, let's focus on this area right here. What will happen, my friends? What will happen? We got a bombardment. Beautiful. Okay, so I was glad I stayed there because it showed that they didn't do a whole bunch of damage to me either. It was lots of suffered point. If I had just hovered over it, it would have told us Swifty. 0.3, 0.4, 0.3, 0.4, 0.4, 0.5. So the most was 0.5. It was probably just a little bit on the devastating side because they apparently had 5 million of them. Alrighty. Orbital bombardment, waking them up just even a little bit. 1.4, that was pretty good. 45% casualty should knock me down to about 35. 38, not too bad, Swifty, not too bad. Alright, snuck in the back door and it is mine. So, that is a little bit on the rough side, but let us go ahead and get defense network could be paid for. Let's do that, and then let's get assault trooper. And let's hope they don't have like 900 there. It's on the back end. They should be a little bit false sense of security, I would hope. Can I capture this, or is it going to just destroy it? I was hoping I'd capture it. That's unfortunate. Alrighty, so we completed the network. Doing good in that aspect. Ooh. This is a tough road because historically speaking, you don't want to use nukes. It's always been bad for anybody and everybody in history that's ever used them. But on the other hand, it's like the power cannot be mistaken. Cannot be mistaken. So we'll just leave that alone for the moment. Automated, yeah. Yeah, I guess that probably would be the best. We don't exactly need the food, so what do we have here? Crappy, awful units. Alright, let's get an assault trooper. And Mr. Colonial Trooper refit? No. Okay, choose production in Katayam. Squeaky chair, you're making it sound very bad. But -4 morale, -6 from habitat. I need a former, and I can't exactly get one. Workshop. Why? Oh, it's for individual places. Alright, let's get a former. And new. Let's change you over to the assault trooper. Okay, I have it figured out now, I do believe. I'm not really worried about armor. I don't really expect them to conquer anything, so let's go ahead and do that. And I think we're good. Oh, scanning and bombarding. Let's see here. 7.5. Okay, let's get some new map information for a change. Looking good. The back end is weak. They've pushed everything up to the front. Classical mistake. But I did not save anything to use it on, so mistake also on my end. I'll waste one. Excuse me. Refreshing water. Alrighty, so we have our science facility built. That's good. Let's actually look to get maybe habitat is still -3. That's a little bit on the rough side. Okay, we have lots of places we have to improve. Smith has a former. Let's go ahead and get on over here. We have not done any work there. That is beyond terrible. And let's see what we have in this area. 51.5. Let's go ahead and at the very least slow them down, because that's really all it's going to do. Unless you get lucky and it destroys them right off the bat, it's pretty much just, I am going to force you to pause and heal. Okay. Let's heal ya. There we go. And refit. Photon cannon. Oh, that would be good. Okay. We will do that. And I actually wanted that, so I'll have to save up the money for that, so that's okay. We can deal with that. You, sir, should be fine there. Think all of these other improvements are actually okay. Let's see here. Could harvest the food. Not going to, but we'll deal with that next time. And field lab. That's what we'll have. So we'll go up here, drop some scanning, drop some bombs. Maybe create a weakness. Soften them up. Maybe we can invade. Alright, and let's go ahead and flip turn. What are they going to do? Alright. That was not nice. But at least they focused on this one unit and not every unit. That I can live with. And you, sir, go ahead and build suburb. You. Oof. That's actually just build a farm? No. Let's build a construction bay. Yeah, let's see if it replaces that or not. Never done that before. Let's see what happens. And scan and bomb. Scan. Bomb. Alright. More scanning, more bombing. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so we can afford to take some manpower out of here now. We have a little bit. Alright. See if we can get some new map information. So they're running out of places. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, and I'll save that bombardment there. Let's go ahead and get... yeah, let's do it. Alrighty. Flip the turn. Everybody's grown. Yeah, good. And he was bombed. That's okay. Push him up one. Heal him. Scan. Whoa. Okay. Strong unit is 33, so I don't actually want to go up there now. Just go ahead and hold position. You... Let's go over here. Yes, grow a forest. Research. Need to push forward. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Alrighty. So ready to end the turn. I'm going to go ahead and end the video there, everybody. Have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.